Premier League predictions: Game Week 8, Chelsea will beat Forest 2-0, Sunderland will beat Wolves 1-0, Brighton will beat Newcastle 2-1, Palace will beat Bournemouth 1-0, Burnley and Leeds will play out a stalemate, City will beat Everton 2-1, Fulham will shock Arsenal 2-1, Spurs and Villa will play out in 1-0 draw, Liverpool will smash United 4-0, and West Ham will play out a 2-2 draw versus Brentford. This will be the table at the end of the round. So Chelsea eased past Forest today. After a cagey first half where Forest pressed aggressively and created chances through Anderson and Gibbs-White, Chelsea found another gear after the break. Akinpong opened the scoring with a close-range header following brilliant wing play from Neto, who then doubled the lead himself with a well-struck free kick. Despite Forest hitting the bar through Jesus and creating the higher XG, 2.12 to 1.66, Chelsea were far more clinical in both boxes. Reece James sealed the win with a volley from a corner to make it 3-0, before Gusto was sent off late on for a reckless challenge. Chelsea will now host Ajax in the Champions League, while Forest will be facing Porto with a new manager after the sacking of Ange Postecoglou. So City defeated Everton today. Manchester City claimed a confident 2-0 win over Everton at the Etihad, with Erling Haaland once again proving the difference. The first half was surprisingly open, as both teams created good chances. Beto and Ndai went close for Everton, while Pickford made several key saves to keep City out. The Toffees' O'Brien even hit his own crossbar under pressure, but it remained goalless at the break. After half-time, City's quality showed. Haaland broke the deadlock in the 58th minute, rising to meet O'Reilly's pinpoint cross with a powerful header. Just 5 minutes later, he doubled his tally, finishing coolly from Savinho's cutback to make it 2-0. City continued to dominate, though Pickford denied Haaland a hat-trick with several late saves. Everton, meanwhile, battled bravely but lacked cutting edge in attack. City now turn their attention to a midweek Champions League trip to Villarreal, while Everton prepare to host Tottenham. So Arsenal edged Fulham today. It wasn't a classic, but Mikel Arteta's side showed composure and defensive resilience to grind out 3 points. After a tense first half where both sides traded half chances, with Wilson, Jimenez, and Gyökeres all going close, Arsenal finally broke the deadlock in the 58th minute. Gabriel flicked on a corner, and Leandro Trossard was alert at the back post to knee the ball home from close range. Fulham thought they'd escaped further punishment when a penalty awarded for a foul on Saka was overturned by VAR, and despite pushing late on, they failed to trouble Raya seriously. Arsenal nearly doubled their lead in stoppage time through Gyökeres and Martinelli, but Leno produced an outstanding double save. The result sends Arsenal back to the top with 19 points, while Fulham stay in 14th after another frustrating evening in front of goal. So Villa came from behind to stun Spurs today. Spurs made the perfect start when Rodrigo Bentancur thumped in a half volley from close range after just 5 minutes, following good work from Kudus and Palhinha. The hosts looked in control early on, even having another goal ruled out for offside, but Villa gradually grew into the game. In the 37th minute, Morgan Rogers dragged his side level with a spectacular long-range strike that swerved past Vicario, setting up an evenly poised second half. The visitors then completed the turnaround in style as Emiliano Buendia curled home a superb finish in the 77th minute, following a sublime sequence involving Dean and Cash. Spurs pushed for an equaliser late on, but Johnson and Kolo Muani both missed great chances as Villa's defence held firm. Despite Tottenham recording the higher XG and more possession, Villa's composure and clinical edge proved decisive. So United shocked Anfield today. Manchester United stunned Liverpool in their first win at Anfield since 2016. It was a breathless encounter that started at full throttle as Brian Mbeumo coolly clipped home after just 2 minutes, finishing off a clever through ball from Amad Diallo. Liverpool responded with wave after wave of pressure, striking the post 3 times through Cody Gakpo, who eventually got his reward in the 78th minute, tapping in Federico Chiesa's low cross to make it 1-1. Just when it looked like the hosts would push on for the winner, Harry Maguire had other ideas, powerfully heading in Bruno Fernandes' pinpoint cross in the 84th minute to restore United's lead and send the away fans into delirium. Liverpool threw everything forward, but poor finishing, including a late sitter from Gakpo, and inspired United defending sealed the upset. Liverpool's XG of 2.76 to United's 1.26 tells the story of their missed chances, while Amorim's men showed grit and precision to claim a statement win. The result ends United's 8-game away drought and piles pressure on Arne Slot, whose side have now lost 4 consecutive matches in all competitions.
Other results include Brighton beating Newcastle with a Welbeck brace, Burnley beating fellow promoted team Leeds 2-0, Crystal Palace and Bournemouth playing out insane 3-all draw, Sunderland beating Wolves 2-0 and Brentford easily beating West Ham 2-0. So these were my Premier League predictions, and these were the actual results. As you can see, the only one I got right was Brighton beating Newcastle. This was my predicted table and this is the actual table.
Check out my YouTube for more content.